Hello, and thank you for joining me on part 2 of the Law of Entitlement. In the last episode, I briefly discussed the merit equation. Action plus cause equals reality or entitlement. In this episode, I will go deeper into this equation and focus on the two parts of the equation that lead to our realities, action and cause. My name is Khaled Quader, and this is Point of View. The action consists of three parts. Actions of the mind, which are our thoughts, beliefs, and convictions. And actions of the soul, which are our feelings, sensations, and our energy. And physical actions and behavior. The mind and soul actions comprise 99% of our entitlements, while the physical actions make up no more than 1%. This shows the importance of our thoughts and beliefs, or our energy, in creating our realities. Energy is one of the most powerful non-linear thinking tools, in the sense that it cannot be organized or clearly comprehended, yet it has powerful effects. A linear thinking person cannot comprehend how positive thoughts and emotions lead to success and abundance. For example, this person believes that in order to succeed in his work, he must implement consecutive and clear steps to reach his goal, like spending many hours working or taking courses to improve his knowledge and skills. And that's all he must do to reach his goal. This person believes that the physical actions are all that is needed, without the psychological and mental actions, which actually make up more than 99% of his entitlement. Certainly, all three actions are necessary and important to satisfy this part. He cannot just do the 99% without the 1% physical actions and expect results. It is important that this person has total belief and deep trust that he will succeed at work, and to have positive feelings and energy to attract what he wants. And most important, to believe that these non-physical actions are the chief determining factors in the realization of his goals. The cause is everything that is tangible or intangible, and along with the action leads to an entitlement or a merit. If we have total conviction and utmost certainty that God will answer our prayers and supplications, God will then make it possible for certain causes to appear so that our true merits and goals manifest. In fact, this is the law of attraction. This idea is certainly non-linear, and these causes are non-linear, meaning that sometimes they cannot be seen or performed or even comprehended. The law of attraction states that we attract into our lives the things we are focusing on. I am sure all of us at some point faced a problem or a circumstance we thought was impossible to solve or overcome. But miraculously, someone or a circumstance suddenly appeared out of nowhere to help us solve what we believed was an impossible situation. Once we activate all actions, mental, soul, and physical, we will then activate our entitlements, and causes will appear to make our goals become realities. A good example is given by psychologist Dr. Ahmed Imara. A verse in the Quran says, "As for him who gives and is pious and believes in goodness, surely we will ease his way unto the state of ease." The verse lists the three types of actions. Gives is a physical action, pious is a psychological action or a soul action, and believes relates to convictions or actions of the mind. Here, all three parts of the actions are activated, and with the cause, the true entitlement will manifest, as the surah concludes, "Surely we will ease his way unto the state of ease." Again, this requires a non-linear thinking approach to comprehend the cause and effect relationship between our actions, causes, and entitlements. An important point that must be mentioned is that some people believe that their entitlements are the same as their God-given rights. This is certainly not true and leads to an illusion of entitlement. God assured us that we will all get our rights regardless of our circumstances and who we are. However, our present entitlements are relative to and are the direct consequences of and the best outcomes based on our current actions, and are based on the causes which depend on our particular situations. God does not ask us to pursue our rights such as marriage, health, money, and happiness, because they are all guaranteed to everyone. However, the precise type and level of entitlements we end up with is the direct consequence of our actions, and the level of these entitlements either increase or decrease based on these actions. For example, a person can get married, which is a right, but the type and level of feelings this person will experience, whether happy or extremely happy, or somewhat unhappy or miserable, is the direct result and the best outcome based on this person's own actions. That means that our rights can be affected by negative actions. Why? Because when we feel we have a right or are entitled to something, we essentially have negative energy. We feel yearn, poor, and lack for something. And there is a universal law that states that the universe does not give the needy. Also, sins affect our general entitlements and even our rights. Visualization is a strong method for changing our private entitlements or fate. To close our eyes and visualize the thing we want to achieve. When we do, this entitlement is literally recorded in our private fate or entitlement and will eventually manifest when we complete the other actions. Again, the emphasis here is more on the energy part of the action, with only 1% physical action required to reach our goals. Going back to the cause in the equation, as we advance our thinking process to a non-linear way, we will realize non-visible causes, and these causes will appear according to the specific circumstances we are in. But when we adopt a linear thinking approach, we naturally need to see these steps arranged clearly and neatly, and we need to fully comprehend the relationship between actions and outcomes in a scientific and sensical way. In this case, we only end up seeing limited causes. As I mentioned before, what we live and experience are our real entitlements and the best outcome for actions we have taken. The cause can be anything. It can be matter, human beings, animals, energy, events, circumstances, etc. It could be anything that leads to the occurrence of these realities. For example, when I use my mobile phone to send an SMS message, my phone's keyboard is part of the cause for sending this message. The cause is also the GSM network and the atmosphere which transmits the GSM signal, which we cannot see, and the other person's mobile phone which receives the message. Also, the cause is the other person's synchronized actions of pressing the right buttons to read the message. If I send someone a video message and his mobile is an older model or is not equipped to receive video messages, then he will not get the video because the cause does not exist. And the same is true for us humans. When we hold on to old ways of thinking in an advanced reality, we limit the causes and repel our entitlements. To summarize the things that affect our entitlements, God created the universe so that we are entitled to the best of everything. This is our general entitlement or merit. But we do certain things that make our real entitlements, whether positive or negative, deviate from our general entitlements. And everything we live, whether happiness or sadness, are our entitlements, and these realities are the best outcomes for the actions we are doing right now. The more we switch to a non-linear way of thinking, causes will appear to help us change our entitlements. We all went through experiences where unexpected causes wondrously appeared out of nowhere to help us achieve a difficult task or to assist us in a challenging situation. If we do positive things, causes will appear to improve our entitlements, and everything related to positive behavior will increase our entitlements in a non-linear way. Our mental and soul actions are very important in determining our entitlements. Feelings, beliefs, and convictions have the strongest impact, but require time to manifest and require us to step out of our comfort zones. We must realize that entitlements are more related to feelings than to material things. The end result of everything we do in life and the outcome of all the goals we seek are ultimately feelings. And we must admit to our responsibilities in creating our realities. But we must stop the self-limiting beliefs that prevent us from improving ourselves and changing our lives. Even though we are responsible for our realities, we must not exaggerate in blaming ourselves. And most important, we should look at our current realities as a form of warning and an opportunity to examine our actions and the causes that led to these realities. Ultimately, life is about choices. As Robin Sharma wrote in his book, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, destiny unfolds according to the choices we make. I hope I managed to clarify this rather complicated topic, and I hope you find it helpful in changing your realities. Next episode will discuss how acceptance and rejection of events affects the law of attraction and our lives. Thank you for watching. Till next episode, stay well.